Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're continuing our Priest Expert Iron Man solo run. All right. So we're level 2, about 20,000 experience. Going to keep it at level 2 for a while. Got to do more training. Our throwing skills 21. We got to get that to 30. And of course, keep working on divinity, water, and divine magic. Hey, Bo and Zomble, welcome to the stream. How are you guys? Bo says, what are the chances? I literally said in my head, I wonder if D4T is streaming. I pick up the phone, and as I open the app, the notification pops up. Nice. You're psychic. You could have a career as a psychic if you wanted to, Bo. Hello, Zomble. All right, let's see if we can get some more training.
How exciting!
This bat can reach us, so we need to move. Queepoo. It's Queepoo time. Bo says, channeling my Queepoo energy. Yeah, I'm assuming it would be spelled that way. Can have the priest pray. See if we earn any more money. Pennies from heaven. Nope, we got blessed.
Delightful!
Water and divine. Nice. We already killed King Crab. Oh yes, and I forgot to check. We do have 30 divinity now. Since power level 7 is the highest spells can go though, and the skill can go to 100, I'm assuming that if it's skill based on divinity, it won't go to power level 3 when we pray until we probably have maybe 36 to 38 or 40. I do want to try to figure out if it's related to level or your skill.
This is stupendous.
Paralyzed.
Truly sucundus. Truly sucundus.
The prayer goes unheard. Wow, these are taking a while to get out of our area. Might be able to move forward and pull this one.
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Or we kill him on accident. Definitely don't want these biting us. Alright, we'll probably sling stones here, but we gotta let them all move forward. Make sure they can't bite us. Throwing range, okay.
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
We only have 3 stones left. Ah, we could switch to darts then, though. Get some more training with those.
Now that was fun. This is more excitement than I bargained for. I believe I need to reload.
Yes, you do.
This is more excitement than I bargained for. This is more excitement than I bargained for. This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Darts are kind of nice because they don't use up much stamina, and you can have a shield equipped.
This is more excitement than I bargained for. This is more excitement than I bargained for. Secundus. This is more excitement than I bargained for. This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Ah, you sneaky. Okay, that got blocked.
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Okay, we can still hit this one. Let's make sure it doesn't advance anymore. Okay. Oh, we killed that one. Good. I don't remember if priests can throw poison darts. For some reason, I think they can't. But that would be crazy good if they could. I think they can throw doom darts. 3 left. Okay. Make wounds. See how much training we got on our throwing skill. Went through quite a bit there. Let's see. About 40... 45?
Delightful.
24 throwing. I think it was 20...
Look at that creature. A battle? How exciting.
I think it was 21 maybe? So we increased by 3. Oh, no you don't. Do pray and we'll see if the gods heal us. Nope, blessing.
A blooming secundus.
Nice.
Merope. Delightful.
22 divine magic.
A blooming secundus.
Paralyzed down the first try that time.
Merope. Delightful.
Water magic 9. Ah, yes. 12 spell points now. Was it always 12? Oh, I don't remember now. Don't think it was. So we can do 4 paralyzes now.
This will be. Newly Secundus. Newly Secundus.
Gods respond, but nothing happened.
Delightful.
Okay, do I need to do the Quipu personality? There's 2 of them. Let's see. Let's do the other one.
Well, well.
I can find it.
No one slips anything.
I don't think it's that one.
Let's get moving then.
I don't think that's it either. It's this one, I think.
Just relax.
Maybe. We'll try it. Weepu for me, weepu for you. We'll find it. I'm just not going to make it the
Fight, right?
Southern Belle one. I'll make it the other one. I think it's the one that says it continued to evolve. It might be the Hunter one. See what she says. Some of them have 2 different sets of dialogue. Or 2 phrases, I should say. This one looks like it maybe only has 1. Okay,
So much for
we'll switch
that.
it. I feel like it might be...
Some believe
This
I can
one.
speak with
It might be this one. Besides the Southern Belle. Yeah, that's one of them, Zest. Yay, and welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, there's another one, though, that I'm trying to find. We'll see if it's this one. I need another phrase.
Do not glory in death.
I can try it like this.
Still alive.
Yep, there it is. She'll do Quipu half the time. So she doesn't roll that poo like the other one. She only deals with poo 1 time out of 2.
Do not glory in death. Instead, rejoice that we are still alive.
It is funny that they reused the same phrase, though.
The frozen voluntary.
Paralyzed fail. Zesty says this game had a pretty decent amount of voice acting for the time. Yeah, for sure. I know Jagged Alliance Part 2 used some of the same voice actors. Obviously the phrases will be different. Ah, one got in within range. We had a mistake. Got snipered. 25,000 experience.
Do not glory in death. Instead, rejoice that we are still alive.
The only thing I don't like about this voice is that she's really wordy after battles. Paralyzed Power 2. Nice.
The frozen voluntary. These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
There's one right here. Went under the door. Sticking through there.
Creatures are multiplying like rabbits. Weeku.
paralyzed it.
Look, a creature.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits. These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
I'm in combat.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits. These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
Hey, Jafarin, welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, priest is still kicking.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
Just trying to get combat to end here.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits. These creatures are multiplying like rabbits. These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
There's one that keeps advancing, throwing everything off.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits. These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
I think I already prayed, yeah. I was gonna pray on round 27.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits. These creatures are
There we go.
multiplying like rabbits.
Do not glory in death. Instead, rejoice that we are still alive.
Okay, let's just go for the kills. Ooh, almost power 3.
These creatures are multiplying. The fur is really about to fly now. Rosinante.
Well, it tried to do a magic missile, but the wall blocked it. Gods. You'd think they would have a little bolt of lightning come down. That'd be more appropriate.
creatures are multiplying like rabbits. These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pick a voice that doesn't repeat that so much. I guess we'll go back to the Southern Belle Quipu. She's not as wordy with the non Quipu phrases. Yeah, wall blocking the gods. Wall greater than gods.
They're all over me.
You got Quipu'd.
Spotted a wild one. Queen. We did it!
Wow, no training. Training scam. I dropped something out there. Let's see what it is. It's a crab cakes or a bag. Ah, arrows and bullet stones. Darn. That's pretty weak. Unidentified dagger, throwing and slaying. Those might be throwing stilettos. Yeah, it is, because there's only 4 of them. We can't use them, but it's just interesting. Zesty says it's funny when something like a roach drops a dagger. Where did it get that? Yeah.
We did it!
Slimes make sense because they envelop an enemy and dissolve it, so any non-dissolvable belongings would make sense. Double paralyze. Water and divine. Nice. They are pretty big as far as roaches go, Draforn says. Yeah. And they technically they don't drop, the roaches don't drop items, but the slimes do.
Clean poo. Clean poo.
Double paralyzed again. Nice.
Clean poo. We did it.
Paralyzed make wounds combo. Holy moly, success rate is super high right now.
Clean poo. Clean poo. We did it.
Lo says, so this Quipu thing, it's that specific voice selection or class thing? It's that specific voice, but some phrases are reused. Like, there was another one I just had on there that was also doing Quipu. She does it differently, but it is the same phrase.
Clean poo. Clean poo. Clean poo. Clean poo.
She's going to town with the Quipus.
We did it.
Sweet. 13 spell points on water now.
Clean poo. Stay with me. This could clean poo. Roll that poop. Clean poo. We did it. Roll that poo. Stay with me. This could be clean poo. Clean poo.
Hey, Grimbork, welcome in. How are you doing? Gadgeteer died a long time ago. Since the Gadgeteer, we've lost a fighter,
Clean poo.
an alchemist. I think this is the latest character.
We did it.
You'll go through many, many characters doing a solo expert Iron Man run. Last time I succeeded with the samurai, it took me over 50 tries.
Clean poo.
I mean, I don't count some of them as legit tries. Some of those were you die right away. Probably about, out of those 50 plus, probably about 35 where you die pretty much right away, level 1. But there was probably 15 pretty solid tries before we got a success with the samurai.
The clean poo. Clean poo.
And we're doing this without stealth, which makes it magnitudes harder. But I will eventually succeed without stealth. We have a decent chance with the priest.
We did it.
Nice. 35 divinity, 27 divine magic.
Stay with me.
Ah, this is a languid slime. We need to try to back up. Okay, he missed, so I'm going to go ahead and make wounds on him. Good. Those can put you to sleep. And they can shoot back.
We did it.
1083. Good experience.
The clean poo.
Double paralyze again. That's having a really high success rate on these. Eventually we'll be able to see their water resistance. But we're not qualified yet.
Clean poo. We did it. Let's clean poo. Poo.
Wow. It's got close to like 75% chance
Clean
with power level 2 against these.
clean poo. We did it. Let's clean poo. Clean poo. We did it.
Slime are a lot harder to paralyze.
Let's clean poo.
Yeah, still got one.
Clean poo.
Got 2. Wow.
Clean poo. Clean poo. Poo. We did it.
Ooh, it dropped a mace. Water magic, divine magic. I hope that that's a war scepter. But I have to kill this stuff before I can go out there and look.
Step poo. Clean poo. They're all over me. Clean poo. Roll that poo. We did it! Clean poo. Stay with me. Clean poo.
The way that that slime's blending with that bug there, it looks like they're merged together. Like the bug is inside the slime. Yeah, it's the paralyzed right now is over 75% success rate.
Clean poo.
It's crazy. How many kills do we have? 114. I really feel like the number of things you've killed impacts everything.
Roll that poo.
Either that or the experience, even if you haven't applied level up.
Roll that poo. Roll that poo.
Hey, Dark Savant, welcome back. How are you doing? No, this is a priest. Alchemist died to training dummies, got knocked out. So we are doing a priest. I'm pretty hopeful with this one. Priests are definitely a lot more robust than the alchemist.
We did it!
29 divine. Okay, I'm gonna try to rest and I'm gonna see if that's a war scepter out there. It just keeps spawning so much. I can't get a chance to get out there and get it yet.
Pooh, stay with me. This could get messy.
Paralysis is water resistance and knockout is earth resistance. And web is earth resistant. Not the web spell. Web spell is paralyzed. Or wait a minute. No, I got it backwards. The web spell is earth resistance. If a spider uses a web ability, that's considered water resistance. Don't ask me why Surtech did that. Because the web spell is earth resistance. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I think maybe the way they programmed the missile, they didn't have an earth type effect related to it, and that's why they picked it to be paralyzed. That's the only thing I can guess as to why they did that. Okay, let's see what this weapon is. Come on, be a worse. Yes. It's a war scepter. I was hopeful. That's a good item for this priest. This thing only weighs 6. It does 5.5 damage on average, knockout 5%. Way better than a mace. And then we can get some mace and flail training. And still use our shield. $19 spell points, that's good.
Stay with me. This could get messy.
Haha. Paralyzed you. In fact, let's get some mace and flail training. Because obviously we need it.
did it!
Shield 2. Water Magic 14. Well, good. We got more bullet stones. So we can train our sling again. Nice. Gotta get throwing to 30, and it's 24 right now. Like to get some throwing in here. Let's see if they move forward. It's hard to get these slimes to move forward when there's insects in the way. There we go. Extended range. Okay, one group dropped out of combat. That's good. If we get it down to this one group here, it'll go faster.
a wild one. Queen poo. Poo. Give me something to shoot, darling.
Is that all the stones? Yep. Okay. Time to make wounds then.
We did it!
27 throwing. We're just 3 away. "27's pretty good. I mean, we could throw stink bombs pretty darn reliably with that. But if it did backfire, it'd be a catastrophe.
Stick roll poo. Roll poo. Queen poo. We did it! Stick roll poo. 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 We did it! Stay with me. This could get messy. Queen poo. Queen poo. We did it!
Hey, Kowabania, welcome to the stream. How are you? All dogs go to heaven run, he says.
Quee-poo.
That's Queepoo, she says.
Roll-a-poo. Roll-a-poo.
Yes, Solo Priest. Ah, pennies from Evan. 100 gold. So that's the 5th. So we've got 500 gold from praying. Water magic 15. Nice. Ah, thanks for the 100 bits, Sever. Wee poo. Really appreciate it. You're the most generous person, Severed.
Quee-poo. We did it.
Earlier I was using a different Queepoo voice, but I decided on this one because the other one was too wordy. She kept saying way too much outside of combat. This voice is to the point.
Quee-poo. Quee-poo.
Let's get some staff training here.
Roll-a-poo.
Quee-poo. We did it.
Nice. 40 divinity. Wow.
Roll-a-poo.
Quee-poo. Quee-poo.
Roll-a-poo.
We did it. Quee-poo. Quee-poo.
Roll-a-poo.
Quee-poo.
Roll-a-poo.
We did it.
15 spell points in water now.
Roll-a-poo.
Quee-poo.
Roll-a-poo.
We did it.
We got 40,000 experience queued up.
Clean poo. Clean poo. Clean poo. We did it!
Hmm.
Let's roll that poo. Clean poo. Roll that poo. Clean poo. Clean poo. Roll that poo. We did it! Roll that poo. Clean poo.
Dark Spot says you're going to try to use any melee weapon later on, or primarily use magic.
We did it!
Yes, I am going to use melee. That's why I got this War Scepter. We're going to train Mace and Flail, and we're going to train Stabs. We're going to be good with both. And Shields. So the ultimate plan, if we could make it far enough, is to have the Mauler weapon in the primary hand and Diamond Eyes in the offhand, and then have a staff like the Flame Staff in the as an alternative extended range weapon. But that's assuming we can make it that far.
Roll that poo.
Hmm.
Clean poo. Clean poo.
We pooed the bat. What about options like the Staff of Death and the Ebon?
We did it!
Ebon, yes, potentially earlier on. The Staff of Doom you're talking about? No. I'm not going to use that because it's cursed, and then we'll be stuck with it. I can remove curse, get the spell eventually, but I don't like being limited. Plus, it's negative regen, and I don't want to offset that. But there are other good stabs. Flame Staff is excellent. Having Firestorm on a priest. It's got a lot of charges too. Nice. 33 divine magic. It's going fast. I also could do a vampire chain potentially, so I'm not ruling that out either. Depends on what we end up finding though. Speaking of staff training, let's get some right now. Dark Savant says, how comparable to other classes like Bard is the priest in physical combat, do you think? Are you saying like overall damage output? Is that what you're asking? Kind of more just overall capability. It really depends on how you train your priest. Since I am going to focus on melee combat. Overall, once we can get Diamond Eyes and Mauler, we will probably end up being more deadly than a Bard would. Because we'll have a lot of knockout and paralyze ability. Not to mention the damage will be good with those weapons. So there'll be lots of disabling happening. Which the Bard doesn't have that many options for that. And then of course, we'll have Lightning Spell, which will do a lot of damage later on. In Starfall, it's kind of weak for a 7th level spell, but it still can be quite effective.
We did it!
And it uses Earth. I think it's Earth spell points, which we'll have plenty to use from that. So we'll have lots of air spell points to do Whirlwind, lots of fire to do Lightning, and then lots of earth to do Falling Stars. And then we even can do, make wounds and stuff too. So. So they're going to be very well-rounded.
We did it!
Another mace of some kind. Yeah, mace is so much worse than the War Scepter. So this does 5 damage on average. The War Scepter does 5.5 on average. So War Scepter does a tiny bit more. This weighs 10, and the War Scepter weighs 6. Knockout chance is the same. And initiative, the War Scepter is even better. So the mace is garbage compared to it. And then you get paralyzed by a berserker and die. Yes, it is possible. So the deal is, though, with the priest, we'll got Guardian Angel and we'll have Superman. When the priest Supermans himself, when he has that really high power level, and then if you're using a strong mace type weapon, like the Mauler and Diamond Eyes, you'll just wreck everything. It's going to be really strong if we can get it to that point, but it's going to be really hard to get to that point. Let's get some more staff training here while this is paralyzed. Whiff, whiff. Our bonus based on strength and dex is only 2. Ooh, I don't like that. Back up. We got a guardian angel from the gods. And Dark Savant says, would the gods be the cosmic lords in this case? It's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure if they thought that through. The developers, I mean. I'm going to assume no, because a priest is praying. And there's never any mention about the cosmic lords, like hearing prayers, answering prayers, anything like that. So it's probably more of a traditional gods type situation. The cosmic lords are just operating within the laws of physics and magic. Who knows, though? Who knows? Dark Savant says, if you really consider it, the cosmic lords are just dudes who have an almighty artifact. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I don't think that's what the gods means. Because they wouldn't somehow answer someone's prayers or even be able to hear the prayers. That doesn't really make any sense.
Let's roll that poo. Clean poo.
And the first mention in Wizardry 6, at least, of, I wouldn't say godlike, but of the afterlife is the queen and how the king got possessed by an evil demon and stuff. So demons exist, which would imply there's, you know, evil hell, heaven, hell type situation or whatever. Because they can do possessions and things. It's just all over the place. I don't think they considered all that. We had experience wise 45,000. I think I'm gonna go kill the spiders. We have enough throwing to deal with them when we throw outside of combat. Let's do that. So we're making a little bit of progress on the story and adventuring. Definitely gonna have to come back down here and train more of it. Alright, since King Crab's gone, I can take the items over here.
There's something. Let's grab it.
A little bit more cash. I want to get the Book of Light too. So I can start training that. Where's my hat? So dark. I don't think we're going to be able to paralyze him. The gods did not answer our prayers.
Oh, much better.
Okay, let's go get our spell points back. It is strange because the Desideratus claim to possess all knowledge, but the cosmic lords are not omnipresent themselves, as shown by their actions of the Dark Savant. I wonder if cosmic lords banished the Dark Savant because he was trying to make actual gods with the power over life, change, and possess all knowledge. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of inconsistencies with the story and, you know, the gods. It is quite strange. And who knows where D.W. Bradley would have went with the story. His story would have been more consistent, I think. But obviously he didn't do Wizardry 8.
Spotted a wild one.
Okay. Ah, it's out of range. Okay. Still out of range.
Spotted a wild one.
Yeah, where he has a low chance to hit us. Okay, Guardian Angel. That's a good deal. We did paralyze. Wow. By the time we run up there, he's going to be unparalyzed. Plus, we're terrible with our weapon. We have 16 hit points, so we could potentially get away.
Too far, sugar. Too far, sugar.
Yeah, already unparalyzed. Just can't do any damage to it. I can make wounds.
Much better.
Why did the Cosmic Lords banish the Dark Savant for making the Ascension and then just let the Ascension happen? They have the power to remove the Ascension from existence. Yeah. Yeah, lots of inconsistencies. I feel like there was probably knowledge loss with the Cosmic Lords because they only made one book, you know, Cosmic Forge. Why don't you just make 10 of them? You know, I feel like there was probably a situation where there was a being in a really far distant past that made it, that knew how to do it. And then something happened, he's no longer around, so no one knows how to do it. Who knows? Okay, I gotta pull this somehow. how am I going to do this? Let's get him to walk toward us. And then we'll run around him. Let's see if we can lead him somewhere. Question is where? Okay, he should be right here. Should be right next to us. Oh, he moved over there. Okay. I think we can lure him over here. Zesty Piggy says it's like trying to fix bugs in legacy code base, lol. Yeah, that the person's gone and nobody knows how to do it. Okay, good. This is better. So, I think I might be able to make it to that gate. Nope. Okay, he's going to try to shoot from there. The prayer goes unheard.
Spotted a wild one.
Oh. Okay. Getting sandwiched here. Okay, he retreated. Let's see where he's gonna retreat to.
Spotted a wild one.
Okay. I actually do like where he retreated to. I just need to close this door over here. Okay. So what I should be able to do here is potentially run over there by going down here.
I see something moving.
Okay.
Great! Spotted a wild one.
The gods hit him with a magic missile, but the wall blocked it. Okay.
Spotted a wild one.
So, we need to do more training. I'm trying to think if I want to visit Burrs first. I think so. I got so much stuff. Let's offload some of it. And then we'll go kill
I see something moving.
the spiders.
Got some new stuff in stock. Come back and
It was a pleasure.
Okay.
I see something moving.
So now we got to get Gregor out of the room.
Queen.
Yes, Master Gregor, come get your girl. Gregor's a girl. See, Sever knows about the lore. Make sure there's nothing over here that's going to scam us. Okay.
Spotted a wild one.
Okay. Hey, Burgermeister, welcome in. How are you doing? D Forte is going to go all the way back, all the way around back to Samurai. No, I'm not going to do Samurai again, since we did that successfully. That one will never be done again. Oh, good. I didn't make it to this hallway, which is good. Wow. They didn't even make it to this hallway. That's a first. This is kind of awkward. Eh. It's too much of a risk. 28 throwing, good. Okay, they're all here.
Spotted a wild one.
I think this side's gonna be better.
Let's do it.
One left. Yeah, we'll still do a bomb, depending on where he lands. Okay, he's still here. We'll go ahead and do it. It's right here. Okay, now we get our resurrection powder. Make a little more money. Get even more stink bombs. Then we got to train. We still haven't got the cherry bomb outside yet either. Which we should do. Two, nice. It's 3,000 gold. Did your lord have stealth when you tried it? Yes. This is the first non-stealth serious attempt I'm doing. Stealth greatly increases survivability. But we're gonna try doing it without it.
Got some news.
I've learned so much through all the runs, all the failures, that I feel like I have a better shot of doing it now. Let's see. Probably need to do some resting. Yeah. I don't really want to rest here though.
Come back and see.
I can rest on the other
It's a
side of
pleasure.
them. You squeeze past them. It'll be fine to rest right here.
some new.
I definitely want a granite potion.
Come back in.
It was
Yeah, and the Lord made it to the second to last fight. He only died due to Death Cloud. We had some really bad RNG on that. If we would have made it to the Dark Savant fight, which was the next fight, they would have won. So that's pretty much a success. Can't technically call it that,
Got some news.
but again, that was the Lord with stealth. Man. Second granite potion? Yeah, I think a second granite potion's more important. And then one more sting bomb.
Not quite.
Okay. Got plenty of healing. Stacked there. Okay, I don't really need to train throwing right now. I can do that again later.
Come back and see me.
it was a pleasure.
Yeah, back to grinding, I guess. I could go get the cherry bomb. Go kill the crabs. Against the Jinn, yeah, Jinn of the Clouds, they're called. There's 3 of them, and they cast Death Cloud. And there was only one left, actually, and we were about ready to kill him. And the Death Cloud procced and killed us. Even though I had tried to clear the air, purify the air. With one character, it's so hard because, like, you spend so many turns just trying to protect yourself, trying to get shields up, trying to purify air. You just can't do much. Can't accomplish much. Okay, that's unlocked. I think I can open it from the other side.
I see something moving.
Let's go ahead and put this down. The other thing I could do, I'd hate to do it. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to level up and then apply Divine Trap spell and do power training on the trap in here. But I really need Guardian Angel. And I don't want to apply another level up. I just got to take it slow. Not try to rush it. Burgomeister says, and if you're at 100 resistance, no matter the level, expert makes it so you can die, which is silly. I wish they would have made it much harder to get 100. Yeah, like on expert, all final, like all rolls at the end are like a 30 or so is subtracted from them based on my experience. So 100's really like 70. And Death Cloud actually bypasses level checks. So like if something's level 5 and you're level 40, it still has just as good a chance to kill as though it was level 40. So it's good if you have it, it's really bad if enemies have it. I saw something red out here. No. We're not doing this. That is not worth dying over to get a cherry bomb. We can't do soft shell crabs. Way too many hit points for us to get through. Okay, we'll go back to our jail cell. We do have to get past the noxious slime that we've aggroed here. Find out where it's at. We're right there. Okay. How are we going to do this? Let's try this. Nope. I was hoping we could sneak by. He saw us right away. Let's see if I can get him to get confused by me being right here by the wall. Yeah, good. Alright, can I do my shortcut? No, fine. I'll go a long way around. There are some sticks over here that I never got. Let's go get those now.
Something?
There's a bow over here I never grabbed either. If I remember right.
There's something.
What's that? Rats? Roaches. Congratulations, you earned a stink bomb.
Let's do it. Me too.
All right, back to our safe haven. Who would have thought someone would want to spend so much time in jail? Lock me up, please. I'd rather be locked up in jail than wander around with monsters. Make sure I do my light training. We're probably not going to get as much combat because I got that door closed. So they're not coming through. Uh, we'll open the one door and leave the other closed. This should be the noxious slime. Yep. Okay. Let's see if that helps. No, we spawned crabs outside. So I'm not sure how much that impacts things being generated in here. Because it is kind of the same dungeon, same area. Yeah, it looks like either that other door being closed or the crab spawning out there may have affected spawn rate in here. Oh, we finally got something. All right. Good.
Clean poo. Roll that poo. Clean poo.
Still power 2. I think it's tied to your level. Because we have 43 divinity. So I think our level is impacting the power level of the prayers. Let's see. We have 61,000 experience. Level 3. 4. 5. I think we'd be level 6. Fairly close to level 7. So at level 6. Let's see here. I think we'd have 3 level 3 spells. I don't think we'd have a level 4 whirlwind yet. I think we need to be level 7 to get that. Maybe even 8. It depends. But I think you can usually get it by level 7. Which that'll help us on Arnica Road when we do our grinding. Misty says, which attributes would you be looking to max first for this character? I'm going to max strength and piety. So the piety will eventually give us iron will. We're really far from getting that, but eventually we'll get it. That'll give us higher resistances. Not to mention more spell points. Piety impact spell points. And then strength so that we can get an increased chance to hit more stamina, carry more, and do more damage when we hit with our melee weapons. Intelligence I normally do, but in this kind of run I can't. Because it's really good to unlock power cast, but it's just not feasible in this run. If I was doing a regular caster, I would definitely be doing, like in a 6-party member, I'd definitely do intelligence for the priest. But this guy, in a way, has to kind of be a jack of all trades. Because we're going to run into things that are completely magic resistant. So we're going to have to use weapons. And then we'll run into things where we want to use magic, so... I'll probably do dexterity after those, because that increases your chance to hit as well. It also unlocks reflection eventually, which will boost evasion armor class. And then we might do vitality. Okay. Where's the spawns? Makes sense. Good. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, there's no one size fits all for the game. Even if you have a 6-character party, sometimes your configuration is quite different and you need to train a certain class different. Single character is way different. Hey, we got some.
Clean poo. Roll poo.
Burgermeister says my next party will be 3. A ninja in the front, bard in the middle, Sonic in the back row, I think. Divinity 45. Do you typically do 3 character runs, Burgermeister? Just to give it a try, too scared of a single character just yet? Gotcha. That should be much, much easier. I did a Ninja Bishop, so a 2-character run, and that was a success on the first run. Expert Iron Man. So having those 2 as elites made it so much easier. So 3 should be pretty darn good. Oh, those are crabs. Wow.
Clean curly. Clean curly. Clean curly.
The prayer goes unheard.
We did it.
20 water magic.
The clean curly. Clean curly.
Your fighter had giant sword. Oh, my last party was Lord, Fighter, Monk, Ranger, Bishop, Mage. Very powerful in the end. Yeah, that would be.
Clean curly.
Was your fighter running out of stamina a lot with using the giant sword? Did you have to constantly replenish?
Clean curly.
Honestly, not much. It was on your mod. Ah, okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
We did it.
So your fighter not a mook? Was he something different? Because mooks have terrible piety. They're usually low on stamina because of that. And in the vanilla version, for some weird reason, Mook's the only one that can use the giant sword.
The clean curly.
Which I always think is super weird. Because lizard men are bigger and stronger than Mook.
Clean curly. Volap curly. Volap curly.
A Mook, but might have had the regen on that character. Gotcha. If you focus on vitality and strength, that helps a lot. With stamina. So does piety, but not many people do piety on a fighter. You did those first index. Ah, gotcha. We're going. Okay, well. Trying to decide if I want to go out to Arnica Road. Let me see how much money I have. Yeah, we're broke. I have 14 stink bombs. The problem is if I don't train, even if we make it to Arnica, we're going to be too weak to fight anything. But I hate wasting time here, not being able to grind because it's not generating anything. Burgermeister says, have you heard of NVIDIA RTX Remix? Wonder if anyone will do that for Wizardry 8. It has always been the title I thought of ever since RTX was announced a few years ago. That sounds familiar to me. Is it like with shaders and stuff, or am I thinking of something different? I don't know hardly anything about it if I have heard of it. This is where you can redo all the graphics for older games with new stuff like ray tracing. They're doing it on games like Thief and Half-Life. Morrowind. Gotcha. Are they like basically creating a 3D type world from 2D? Or does the game have to be 3D to begin with? And then it's able to just retexture the 3D models? Assuming it's the latter. Okay. This is getting us nowhere. I think it's because this other door is closed. So what I'm going to do is try to get that door open. 3D as far as you know. Yeah, that would make sense because those games load 3D models into the memory of the graphics card, you know? So it would only make sense. Plus, you apply textures to them. So it only makes sense that then they would, you know, just have the ability to read that and put something else on it.
Spotted a wild one.
So, I mean, that would work on Wizardry 8 too. Because it's 3D models. Alright, let's see if this increases the spawn rate. Makes the games look new, especially with the new lighting. Yeah, that makes sense. That would be cool for adventure games and stuff. I honestly don't care much about graphics for RPGs. For me, personally, 16 colors is all it's needed. But I can appreciate that if people want upgraded graphics, you know. Adventure games and point and click and that kind of stuff, it means more to me because it's all about the ambiance and the story and everything. And RPG is more about the progression and strategy, tactics. It's more cerebral, so I don't need good graphics. Let's see if we can get something generated now. And if we still don't get anything, I guess it's going to force us to go to Arnica Road. Aha! We have some bats.
Blip, bo, lap, poo. Sweet poo.
Now we're talking.
Bo, lap, poo. Sweet poo.
We did it!
Back to the Quipu. Divinity 46. Zesty says, slaving away in the Quipu mines. That's right. Extermination. We're doing bat and insect extermination in the Quipu mines. There's some insects right there. Can hear them.
Clean poo. Poo.
Hey, we got fire magic to 1. Went from 0 to 1. By the time we get lightning, I think our fire will probably be 40-ish. So we'll have a good head start on it. Assuming we can survive that long. Yeah, we're going back to sparse enemies. Okay. I've got a plan.
Spotted a wild one.
Is it a bat? There's quite a few.
Pooh, we did it!
There's something.
Okay, I gotta think about this for 1 second. The feasibility. Okay.
I see something moving. Stay with me. This could get messy. Spotted a wild one. I see something moving.
All right. First things first, we need to deal with these.
Spotted a wild one. It doesn't have to be. They're all over me.
We gotta see what kind of rats spawned here. Okay. Well, that answers that. We can't do this. I was hoping to get this book over here. But 96 hit point, pestilent rat we can't deal with. Okay. So I have two options here. I can either go to Arnica Road or I can go Powertrain. Our main divinity skill on a trap on the chest downstairs. I'd apply one level up, be level 3. That'll make the Arnica Road monsters harder. But we could level up our divinity skill really high. So that when we apply our level up, we'll have really strong spells and more spell points. I think that's worth it for just gaining one level. My plan A was to get that book there, but it made monsters way too difficult. So we'll go with plan B. Hey, Igloo, welcome in. How are you doing? 40 stream watch streak. Holy moly. You are getting up there. Wow. Alright, we gotta get Gregor out of the hallway. Let's just go rest by Burrs. Stream watch streak.
I see something moving.
Got some new stuffings. Come back and
It was a pleasure. I see something moving.
Gregor's back. Okay, plan B. Hate doing divine trap, but you gotta do it.
It has a booby trap. Roll down. Three, two.
Turn the sound off here. Divinity 47. Let's look at our spell points before we get too much here. 26. So 20 and 26. We got some stalkers over there. Mental Magic 7 already. And Mental Magic. I don't care about the Mental Magic as much as the Divinity, except for getting more spell points to be able to keep doing this. And it does give you, for every 10 points, you get 1% mental resistance. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you? Lock picking again. Yeah, this is a little different. We're training our mental and divinity skills. Not doing tumblers. But it's still a mini game. This is the quickest way for us to power train our main casting skill. We've already got it up to 50. So that when we go to Arnica Road to apply our real level ups, our spells that we pick that are higher level will be able to cast better. Thank you. Yes, I am well. I'm glad you are, Mr. Spock. I've been enjoying the original Star Trek series. My first time watching it. "15 mental magic already. 51 Divinity. As cheesy as some of the sets are, the stories hold up pretty well. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with cheese. I'd rather have something cheesy than something that tries to take itself too seriously, that is like a bad story or not original, you know? Like boring, just same old, same old. Like another Star Wars movie, shots fired. Yeah, exactly. There you go. I haven't seen them, but I've heard a lot about that. The complaints. It's kind of like a game that has really fancy graphics engine and everything, but like you're just super limited as a player with what you can do. So it's like almost you're watching a movie. It's like, no, no thanks. So we started with 26 divinity, no, 26 spell points in the divine realm. Let's see where we're at now. 27. And this has nothing to even do with divine. It's only mental. I guess another analogy would be a big budget movie that has terrible actors. It's like you just don't want to watch it. Does it bug you guys when you're watching a regular movie? Like, it's not supposed to have special effects, you know? Let's just say it's a detective show, for example. And then you see a scene, like maybe it's a car driving from above, like a bird's eye view, and you can tell it's clearly CGI. Like they created the whole, like a lake it's driving by and all this stuff. Does that bug you guys if you see that in a regular movie? And I'm talking about with no actors in it. So the scene has no actors. It's just like an animation of a car driving somewhere, and you're supposed to think that the actors are inside that car. Just as an example. Mr. Spock says, for me, it's sort of what you say. If the rest of the movie has a great story, I can forgive it. Gotcha. I'm always like, when I see something like that, I'm like, why did they even do that? Why didn't they just have a scene with the actors or just film someone driving a real car, even if it's not the ideal environment? Is it just because of cost? It's cheaper? You could outsource it to someone? Zesty says, yeah, it would probably take me out of the experience, but it may not impact my overall opinion, much dependent on the rest of it. Gotcha. Mr. Spock says, true, though sometimes things are added for no purpose. Yeah, that is weird. Is it like a time filler? You're just trying to fill time? Hey, Schneifert, welcome to the stream. How are you? For me, the worst is bad lip syncing. I can't focus on the movie if the words I hear doesn't appear to be coming from the actor themselves. Gotcha. Yeah, that is very distracting. Like, I don't mind it as much if it's a scene with actors and you can tell they're sitting in a fake car. Like, you can tell the background is fake. They're not really on the road. Because the actor's actually doing something, they're having a conversation or something. But when it's just like some animation of a car driving, it's like, wait a minute. Why? Am I playing a video game or am I watching a movie? It's weird. Hey, Andy, welcome in. How are you? He says, in Terminator 2, there's a scene after they break the mother out of the institution where Arnold is driving. It's that bad fake driving background. I never understood why Cameron used such a bad scene when that movie was state of art. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I just explained that. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Spock says, we need 5 more minutes. Show the Tron cycles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is strange, isn't it? Okay, here's another question for you. Would you rather have a great story with terrible actors or a terrible story with great actors? Which would be more watchable for you? Andy says if he could have filmed it using a real car, just a bit odd. Yeah, exactly. And it's like he can't tell me it would cost that much more to use a real car. I wonder if it was a time constraint or something. I don't know. Money or time? I mean, I guess the actors are expensive compared to someone doing graphics. So if you could use less of the time of the actor and pay someone to put a background in compared to them driving a real car, maybe you cut the time down so much that you save $500,000 or something down. Who knows? Mr. Speck says, both could be fun, but I think I'd take a good story with bad actors. Andy says, I always wondered if it was a time thing. Yeah, maybe. There's got to be a real reason. I mean, they wouldn't just do it because they thought it looked better. Zesty says, might have been added in editing for flow, yeah. Here, Arnold, we need you to sit in this car, this fake car we have here. We're going to add a background in later. I would think it would make it harder on the actors too, to try to be realistic when you know you're sitting in a car, like a little toy car or something. Okay, imagine that you're out in the real country area, but you're not. We're going to turn a fan on to blow some wind in your face. I mean, really good actors, I'm sure it wouldn't faze them, but. Mr. Spock says, could be a time crunch thing. Time on sets cost money too. Yeah, that's true. You got all the supporting staff. It's crazy how many people are needed on a film like that. Let's see where we're at. Spell point was 28. And we're a level 2 character, just remember. Or no, we're level 3. So we're definitely getting more spell points as we level up with this. "61 Divinity." The fun part is we're going to have to try to kill all these monsters that are stalking us here. I'll have to see what they are. Then have a battle plan once we get to that point. I do this another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll have to call it quits. And then I for sure will not be streaming tomorrow. Possibly not Thursday. I'm going to try to on Thursday. If I do, it'd be the evening. But worst case scenario, I'll be back on Friday. So magic. It's about the only useful mental magic thing is going to be identify. I wish the priest had more mental. They moved bless to divine. In Wizardry 6 and 7, it's mental. Mr. Spock says, do you remember what level you got your last solo to? I don't for sure. On my Discord, I have a link to the last video where it won. I feel like it was in the low 30s to maybe mid 30s. But I don't remember for sure. I think it was low 30s. But I had the Lord make it to the end too. So I could be confusing it with that run. You're going to check? Okay. $65 divinity. $32 on the samurai. Okay. Glad I was kind of right. I think the Lord was higher than that. I thought the Lord might have been 35 or 36. Yeah, the damage output on that samurai was ridiculous late game. Hey, SSP, welcome in. How are you doing? I wish there would be a hybrid bishop class. 2400 experience for level up. What do you mean by a hybrid bishop? I mean, you can switch classes. In Wizardry 6 and 7, the bishop got mage and pre-spells. They didn't get all 4 realms. Wizardry 8, they made it too strong. You mean like the samurai is a hybrid for wizards? I see. I mean, bishops kind of are. I mean, they're elite. They're beyond hybrid. Ninjas and bishops are considered elite because of how powerful they are. Now, the Wizardry 6 and 7 bishop lacked a lot of power, especially since you could class change. If you couldn't class change, they'd be good. But since you could just change your class and get spells and stuff from anything you wanted, the bishop was kind of useless in that game, those games. Wizardry fixed that by making you have a master level instead of restarting. But then they kind of broke the bishop by making it too strong, having all the spells. Yeah, they can learn all the schools in this one. It's a bit too strong, which is why I'd never play them. $50 mental magic. It was 3 when we just started this. $68 divinity. Wow. I'll get it up to 70 and then I'll stop for tonight. It is 70. All right. Great progress. So like I said, I won't be streaming tomorrow for sure. And then I'm hoping to stream Thursday evening possibly. But if I can't do that, then it'll be Friday for sure. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.